The Speaker of the Council of Representatives, Fawzia bint Abdullah Zainal, and her Egyptian counterpart, Chancellor Dr. Hanafi Ali Al-Gabali, co-chaired a Bahrain-Egyptian session of talks at the premises of the Representative Council. Zainal has affirmed that the depth of the solid, long-standing relations between Bahrain and Egypt, as well as their steady progress thanks to their deep partnership and coordination in all fields in light of the interests of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and Egypt's President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi. Speaker Zainal lauded the level of bilateral cooperation and coordination across various development fields, praising the keenness of the Bahraini government led by His Royal Highness Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa and its Egyptian counterpart led by Dr. Mustafa Madbouli to broaden joint cooperation in order to achieve the interests of the two countries and their people. The two sides discussed ways to enhance parliamentary relations between the two countries in addition to the mechanisms to develop joint action and activate the Memoranda of Understanding and agreements signed by the two councils. They also exchanged points of view vis-à-vis regional and global issues of mutual interest. She valued highly Egypt's firm supportive stances towards Bahrain's security and stability, in addition to their joint efforts in combating extremism, violence and terrorism, and rejecting external interference in the internal affairs of countries. She commended the distinguished efforts made by Egypt to support joint Arab parliamentary cooperation, especially in light of the Bahraini-Egyptian parliamentary consensus, and promoting programs and projects, as well as exchanging experiences and expertise in various fields. For his part, Chancellor Dr. Hanafi affirmed that the visit provides an opportunity to bolster cooperation between the two brotherly countries in various fields, especially the parliamentary, economic and investment ones, through activating the joint parliamentary friendship committees to serve the interests of the two brotherly countries. The Speaker of Egypt's House of Representatives affirmed that thanks to the wisdom of the leadership, Bahrain has become an oasis of security, development, coexistence and peace in the region, lauding the depth of the Bahraini-Egyptian relations, citing their solidarity, cooperation and constant coordination regarding various regional and global developments. Earlier yesterday, the Representatives Council Speaker, Fawzia bint Abdullah Zainal, welcomed a high-level Egyptian parliamentary delegation led by the Speaker of Egypt's House of Representatives, Chancellor Dr. Hanafi Ali Al-Gabali, upon their arrival at the Bahrain International Airport. The Egyptian parliamentary delegation is on an official visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain at the invitation of Speaker Fawzia Zainal. The visit crowns the deep-rooted, solid fraternal relations between Bahrain and Egypt and the progress they are witnessing at all levels and in all fields. The visiting high-level Egyptian parliamentary delegation was also welcomed upon arrival by several MPs, Representative Council's Secretary General, and the Egyptian ambassador to Bahrain.